on 23rd, correct?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Welcome. Now, uh, can you please tell us about yourself briefly? Um, yeah, I don't know Malayalam, but you tell me briefly about yourself in English.
Okay, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good
Thank
afternoon.
you for giving me an opportunity to be interviewed today. I'm Ashna Susan Thomas.
Yeah.
I'm a graduate student in commerce and currently pursuing post-graduation and specialization in finance and taxation. Along with my graduation, I have completed accounts executive, payables and receivables provided by Additional Skill Acquisition Program and initiative of Government of Kerala. As part of I have undergone an internship in a cooperative bank. Also, I have completed diploma in GST practice provided by Kerala State Photonics.
Mhm. Good. You should or can also tell about your plus two. Where did you study? 10th, where did you study, and all that. And because you have scored good marks, 95% and all in plus two. So you can mention about that. Yeah.
Okay, sir. I have done my graduation at the SEBI College Kottayam, scoring 88%, and currently I am doing my post graduation at ADDA College, Kottayam.
Mhm. Good. Now, after this, what you can do is you can also tell about my daddy is so and so. What is the work he is doing? And also tell, yeah, I'm native of this place, something like that. And also try to tell about yourself. I am a quick learner. I am a creative person. I am interested in taking up responsibilities. Like that, the positive points you can add in the introduction itself. And also tell I am very keen in joining a bank as a clerk because banks offer good opportunities for career growth and you get enormous job satisfaction while working in a bank and the perquisites and salary in banks are also good. So if they permit you, along with introduction, you can add it up and tell. Otherwise, maybe if they ask why do you, your case it will not come. After MCOM, your coming to bank is very much in order. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you please tell me why you want to join SIB?
Yeah, banking, we all know that banking sector is a tremendous growing sector. So I think I can improve my knowledge skills and in the banking sector and put forward my abilities and capabilities so that it will help to increase the productivity of the banks and also my individual growth.
Good. Avoid words like I think. I think means you are not sure about it. So we are supposed to tell only definite things. I hope you understand.
Okay,
Yeah. What is your
okay.
father?
My father's name is Thomas K.
Name is not
He is
required.
second.
Name is not required.
Okay.
What is the work he is doing?
He is self-employed.
Self-employed. Very good. What about your mother?
My mother is homemaker.
Oh, good. How many siblings do you have?
I have a sister and a brother.
Oh, what are they
Both
doing?
my sister's name is Grina Susan Thomas.
Name is
She's
not required. Name is not required. Your sister, what is she
okay.
studying or doing? Yeah.
She is a CA student.
For school, pardon, she is
No, she is studying CA.
very good.
Preparing for her exam.
Chartered accountancy. Brother is doing
Brother, he is doing his graduation in physics.
excellent. This is how it should be complete. Whatever we say,
Okay,
it must be complete and understandable. Very nice. Your
okay,
native
sir.
place, what is the native place?
Pardon, sir?
What is your native place?
Kerala.
No, Kerala. In Kerala, which place?
Kerala Kottayam. Kottayam.
Kottayam. Can you tell some good points about Kottayam?
Kottayam, it can be said in three words. Land of letters, latex, and love.
Mhm. Good. So, what is grown more in Kottayam?
It's latex.
Latex, that is rubber.
Yes, rubber.
Rubber,
Rubber cultivation.
rubber cultivation is. Good, good, excellent. Yeah, you are studying, you are completing MCOM. You already completed 2 years. So, what was your thinking when you are
And
joined
now
MCOM?
currently pursuing an MCOM. Currently pursuing MCOM. I'm finally a student.
You are final year student. Acha. You are, that
Yes.
means you will be completing only by 2022, correct?
No, 2021. I'm
Oh,
preparing for my last term exam.
acha, acha. You are completing in 2021 itself. Very good.
Yes,
That's
sir.
great.
Yes, sir.
Good, good, good. Excellent. And you said your main subjects are finance and taxation.
Yes, sir.
Acha, good. Now let us come to finance. Can you tell me what you may be laughing, but still let me ask. Can you tell me the double entry bookkeeping three golden rules?
Double entry bookkeeping means it shows that liabilities, it shows both two sides. One side should be the debit, which is shown in the left side, and one side should be the credit. There will be two aspects, that is debit and credit. So we should post the debit amount in the left side, that is the debit side, and we should post the credit amount in the credit side, that is the right side. That is what's called double entry system.
No, no. My question was different. I did not ask you to define double entry. I wanted the three golden rules which you have studied in your plus one. How the accounts are classified: personal accounts, then property
Nominal
account,
account.
the property account, nominal accounts. So what are the
Yes,
rules
sir.
for that? Tell me. In the case of
Sorry,
personal
sir.
account, in the case of personal account, what are the rules for that? Debit the receiver,
Credit the giver.
credit the giver. In the case of property
Yes, sir.
account, debit
What
what?
comes in and credit what goes out.
Very good. In the case of nominal accounts,
Debit the receiver,
no,
credit
no,
the giver.
no, 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 no. Nominal accounts. Debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains.
Income and
Very
yes,
simple.
sir.
Very simple, but
Yes, sir.
we forget as we progress for this. Kindly revise the basics of commerce also, because sometimes they do ask questions, silly questions like this, and we are
Okay,
unable
sir.
to answer them. What is a trial balance?
Trial balance shows all the incomes and expenditure, which means it includes all the debit and credit. It's a summary of the workings of a company during a year.
Yeah, but in your statement, the first part is wrong. The debits and
Yes,
credits
sir.
of expenditure, I would say that is wrong. Trial balance I mean, it's a statement of say both the debit side and credit side of various accounts in general ledger.
Okay, sir.
From our books, whether you find debit, you write into one side. When you find one credit, write into one side. Then total these two, they must tally. If they
Oh,
do
yes,
not
sir.
tally, there is some arithmetical
Current.
inaccuracy. So we have to find that. So a trial
Okay.
balance is a summary of both the debits and credits taken from general ledger. That's all.
Okay.
Now,
Okay, sir.
how will you define a balance sheet?
Balance sheet shows the financial position of a company.
Hmm,
It has two sides, asset side and liability side.
hmm,
Assets can be classified as current assets and fixed assets.
hmm.
Also, liability side also can be classified as current liabilities and long-term liabilities.
Super. Very nice. This one you told nicely. Both this and that. Very good. One girl could not answer this question. Say, for example, contingent liability, where it will appear in our books of accounts, whether it will come in trading account or profit and loss account, or where it will appear.
The contingent liabilities appears in the P&L account.
P&L account, wrong. Contingent liabilities will appear under the liability
Liability side
side
of
of the
the
balance sheet.
balance sheet.
Yeah,
Okay, sir.
that is very simple question, but many of us commit mistakes. So be
Okay, sir.
aware about that. Very good. Now let me ask some questions which I have not asked other boy. For example,
Hmm.
tell me what do you understand by funds flow?
Funds flow.
Funds flow statement, why it is prepared and how it is useful for bankers or for anybody for that matter. Funds flow. You are not remembering?
The funds flow statement shows the incoming of the income and outgoing of the income.
Hmm. Funds flow statement is also known as statement of sources and uses of funds.
Okay, sir.
It is a sources and uses of funds. Uh, the technique of funds flow analysis is widely used by financial analysis, credit granting institution, and financial managers in performance in their jobs. As the name implies, it is a statement which depicts the sources from which funds are obtained and the uses to which they are being put. It is essentially derived from the analysis of changes which have occurred in assets and equities between two balance sheets period. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
I am giving the link of this in the video. So kindly take it and make use of it to an extent possible. For what purpose it is useful? For example, it is given list of current or working capital accounts, current liabilities, bills payable, sundry creditors, dividend payable, bank overdraft, short-term loans, etc. Current assets. Can you tell me what are current assets?
Current assets which are for less than 1 year, which holds for less than 1 year.
Name them.
It can be
Name them. Name them. What are they? Hello.
current assets example.
Example. What are the things?
Example,
What are the things that are coming under current assets? For one, cash in hand.
cash in hand, bills receivables
Hmm. Cash.
comes under current assets.
Cash at bank.
Yes, sir.
What are the other things that will come under current assets? Sundry debtors or accounts
Sundry
receivables,
debtors,
short-term loans or advances, temporary or market investment, then inventories or stocks. What are the various inventories? Classification under inventories. How are they classified? Inventories.
uh,
You don't know. They are known as raw materials, work in process, stores and spares, finally finished goods. Could you follow? Hello, could you
okay,
follow?
sir.
Purinchida, I mean,
Yes,
Mansalaya.
sir.
Mansalaya.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understand.
Prepaid expenses, that is also a current asset. Okay. Then
Okay,
pre-received
sir.
income also. Good. Very nice. Similarly, under the yeah, flow of funds. Flow of funds. Kindly go through this statement so that you will know how the funds flow statement can be helpful. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Good. Now we will come to a big chapter known as ratio analysis.
Okay, sir.
Can you tell me something about ratio analysis? Imagine I am a layman. I do not know anything about ratio analysis. How will you tell me about ratio analysis?
Ratio analysis means we are the balance sheet is assessed using the ratio analysis, that is solvency ratios, liquidity ratios, profitability ratios, etc.
Hmm. Yeah, tell me. Why are you telling etc. immediately? Are you not? Can you not talk something more on what is ratio analysis? See, listen. Whenever a question is asked, we must be able to analyze from 7 W's. That is
Okay, sir.
what, when, why, where, which, how, who. Not everything will be applicable for everything. For example, what is ratio analysis? Where is ratio analysis used? How is ratio analysis made? Why is ratio analysis made? Which are the companies using it? Likewise, you must be able to talk about every aspect of the question. So here, I am giving you the link. I have given you the link. Can you tell me some more points?
I don't know, sir.
Why? Because nowadays, ratio analysis and all, you are not studying nowadays, correct?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you completed only in BCom.
Yes, sir.
Oh. See, under ratio analysis, it is useful for comparing and also seeing the trend. That is the ratio of other companies and this company, and the ratio of this company at different times. This can be done as a comparison, and we can check the operational efficiency. What are the ratios available? Liquidity ratios, solvency ratios, profitability ratios, efficiency ratios, coverage ratios, then market prospect ratios. Then market prospect ratio, most important thing is price to earnings ratio, price to earnings, coverage ratio, debt coverage ratio, interest coverage ratio, fixed charge coverage ratio. Then efficiency ratio will mean asset turnover ratio, inventory turnover, payable turnover, working capital turnover. Then profitability ratios, a return on capital employed, like that. Okay. Next one, solvency, debt, debt to capital ratio, debt ratio, interest coverage ratio. Then the liquidity ratios, quick ratio, cash ratio. The famous one is current ratio that everybody will remember. What is current ratio?
Current assets minus current liabilities.
So what is the advantage of that? Why current ratio? In what way current ratio is used by bankers?
So,
You don't know. Current ratio will tell us whether the company can meet the current liabilities.
okay, sir.
Where the current ratio, current assets will tell us whether they are sufficient for the company to meet the current liabilities. Normally, a current ratio of 1.33 is to 1 is what is recommended. Assets should be 1.33 when your liability is 1. It is because if you keep more money, supposing you have current ratio 2 is to 1, 3 is to 1, that is not good. That shows the company is not using the current assets profitably. Could you understand?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Thank you. Now we come to say the use under finance. You must be studying ratio analysis. Now it is not there in plus second year. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Second year, I think you must be studying about ratio analysis. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
probably out of fear you are not able to tell. If you revise once, you will be able to tell everything correctly. Now come to
Okay.
taxation. Now tell me what is GST?
GST means goods and services tax. It is a tax levied on goods as well as services.
Good. So, what are the different rates of GST?
The different rates, there are exempted goods which charges 0% and 5% for some goods and 12%, 18% and 28%.
Good. Very good, very good. Which goods are normally taxed 28%?
Luxury goods.
Very good. Which goods are charged 0%?
0%.
No, I know you are not prepared for this. I request you to go, all the commerce students, to go through GST table and find out 0% what are the goods, 5% what are the goods, 12% what are the goods, not 12, 18% what are the goods, then 28%. Correct, na? What are the rates? 5, 12, 18, is it not?
18 and 28.
Oh, 18 and 28. All the rates, what are the, at least three items under all, you must be remembering. Okay,
Okay.
that will
Okay,
help
sir.
you a lot. Very good. Now, what do you understand by income tax?
Income tax is a tax levied by the government on the public.
For the income.
On the income of the person.
Yeah, good. What is professional tax?
Professional tax.
You are not.
When they have.
Have you heard about this professional tax?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Which authority levies professional tax?
That I don't know.
The local corporation. The local corporation will be levying professional tax and it will be deducted from your salary by the employer. That is a nominal amount, maybe 400, 500,000 rupees per year. It depends on the income the employee is getting. Could you follow?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, it depends on the income he is getting. It differs from corporation to corporation. I don't know whether it is there in Kottayam corporation. It depends. It must be there. It must be there. Chennai corporation, it is there. Kottayam corporation professional tax. Let me. Have you heard about it? Professional tax as per Kerala Municipal Act 1994. I am seeing here off yearly income 12,000 to 17,999, some 120 rupees. But of course, this is 8 years ago. Maybe now it will be different.
Okay, sir.
Now it will be different. So just know professional tax is a tax levied by the local corporation, and income tax is a tax levied on the income of the person. What is corporate tax? Corporate tax.
I think it's levied by the corporation.
No. Corporate tax is a tax on limited companies.
Okay, sir.
Now the rate is around 25 or 24%, something like that. That was reduced 2 years back by our finance minister. What is the name of finance minister?
Nirmala Sitharaman.
Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman. Okay. Who is the finance minister in Kerala? Hello? The line got cut. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, line got cut.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Line got cut. Are you able to hear me? Hello, are you able to hear me? Hello?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yeah. And now I was telling you, what is that? Professional tax, I was telling you. Then corporate tax. Corporate tax is not the tax levied by corporation. It is a tax paid by limited companies like Reliance, Infosys, Wipro, TCS, CTS, etc. etc. समझ गया? पुरिंचदा?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Now come to income tax, which you know, which you may be knowing very well. Tell me something about the present income tax system. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Up to what you tell me about the present income tax system. It's an open question. Otherwise, I can ask one by one. For example, up to what extent income tax income is exempted from tax?
Up to 2,50,000 income is the tax will be exempted.
Very good. What is the slab rate? You are remembering it?
Yes, sir. The old slab rate that is up to 2021 is up to 2,50,000. There is no tax rate, and from 2,50,000 to 5 lakh, it's 5%, and 5 lakh to 10 lakh, it's 20%, and above 10 lakh, it's 30%.
Very good. Something like that. But the new one is something different. You please know that also.
Okay.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Now, what is the difference between the old way of calculation and new way of calculation? Perhaps you may not know. In the new way of calculation, there is no exemption for Section 80cc and all. Whereas in the first one, old one, there is exemption for Section 80cc. That is, in say our LIC premium paid, then PPF paid, and also Provident Fund paid. For all that, we can reduce from our income. You are aware? So,
Okay.
yeah, those things have to be known. So, what is EPF? Expand EPF.
The PPF is Public Provident Fund.
EPF. E for England, PF. Employees Provident Fund. Employees Provident Fund. Very good.
Sir.
Yeah, tell me what is PPF?
PPF, Public Provident Fund.
Good. What is NPS?
NPS.
Nagpur Partners Singapore. NPS. New pension system.
Okay, sir.
New pension system. Have you heard of this term? APY. Y refers to Yojana. What is AP? Atal Pension Yojana. Atal Pension. These things come under banking. Did you study banking or not?
Yes, sir.
You studied, na? Atal Pension Yojana. Atal Pension Yojana. This is a scheme for, say, self-employed people or those who do not have any pension facilities. See, if people work in government, they get pension. If they work in some other company also, they get pension. People who are working in unorganized sector, for them, this Yojana was started, whereby the depositors will have to deposit every month amount up to their retirement age of 60. And after retirement age of 60, government will pay, so rather the scheme, under the scheme, they will pay pension, taking into account the interest on the investments given by the depositor. Manslayo.
Yes, sir.
Please tell me about Atal Pension Yojana. What did I say?
The Atal Pension Yojana is for self-employed people.
Good. How the scheme operates? Hello? So a line got cut. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, line got cut. Doesn't matter. You please note down APY, Atal Pension Yojana.
Okay, sir.
You please search under google.com and learn about it. You must be able to tell that this is a scheme
Okay, sir.
for whom,
Okay, sir.
for from up to what age they can open and all that. Please prepare.
Okay, sir.
Now let us come to banking. Now only I am coming
Okay,
to
sir.
South Indian Bank. Where is South Indian Bank headquarters?
Trishul.
Can you name two public sector banks having headquarters in Chennai?
Chennai, I think.
You don't know?
Indian Bank, Indian Bank.
Uh,
Um,
Indian Overseas
that's
Bank. Indian Bank.
okay, sir.
Indian Overseas Bank. Okay,
Okay, sir.
very good.
Okay.
Now, can you tell me the names of private sector banks in Kerala and their head offices?
The Federal Bank is head office is at Alva, Kochi.
Hmm.
Dhanalakshmi Bank at Trishul.
Hmm. Okay.
And Kerala Gramin Bank
Hmm.
at Trishul.
Now, why did you forget about South Indian Bank?
Sir, South Indian Bank at Trishul.
Acha, Kerala Gramin Bank, which is the sponsoring bank for that? State Bank? You don't know? Do
I
you
don't know,
do
sir.
you know? Because I have not heard about it, so that's why I'm asking. First time nobody has talked about it so far. Kerala Gramin Bank. 1 minute. Good point you raised.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, 1 minute. Kerala Gramin Bank. Kerala Gramin Bank. Good. Which bank is sponsored? Kerala Gramin Bank. 1 minute. Hold on. Is a regional rural bank formed. The bank was formed amalgamating RRB's Kerala, namely South Malabar Gramin Bank and North Malabar Gramin Bank. KG Bank profile
Okay.
is a regional rural bank with a massive rural penetration. Excellent. Very good.
Okay,
The
sir.
original origin is not known. Doesn't matter. RRBs, you know how much capital is contributed by state government? How much capital is contributed by state government? You don't know.
Sir, don't know, sir.
It is 35%. 50% of the
Okay.
capital is given by central government. Sorry.
Okay, sir.
Sorry, I told you wrongly. Central government gives 50%, sponsoring bank gives 35%, and state government gives 15%. 1 5.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
very good.
Okay.
So, can you tell me the name of the app of South Indian Bank?
Sir, SIB Mirror Plus.
Very good. SIB Mirror Plus. Good. Can you name some priority accounts of South Indian banks? Because when you go to South Indian Bank website, on top of it you will have priority banking. Did you go through that? No.
No, sir.
பார்க்கல அப்ப தெரியாது அது பார்த்தாதான் சொல்ல முடியும் அதுல it is given SIB prime banks, those people who have savings account with 2 lakhs balance, quarterly balance. Then people who are maintaining 5 lakhs balance, that is known as prime platinum. Okay,
Okay, sir. Okay,
very,
sir.
very good. What are the achievements you have put, say, participated in seminars, then student police cadet training program, participation district level competition, certificate of merit for which sports were you participating?
Sir, pardon, sir.
Which sport were you participating?
Sir, javelin throw.
Oh, javelin throw, Baba. It is not very common in Tamil Nadu. I also have not
I only participated at school level,
school level only. Acha, acha. Not in college level.
not in college level.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Now let us go into bank. Have you visited South Indian Bank?
So you are not audible.
Have you visited South Indian Bank? Hello?
Hello,
Have you visited
sir.
South Indian Bank? Is it okay?
No, sir.
So, so are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
You have not visited South Indian Bank.
Sir, I think I have gone to South Indian Bank when the demonetization came to exchange the currency.
But don't say no. You tell I have visited which branch you tell. Because you are living in Kerala and Kerala South Indian Bank, how many branches are there?
More than 1,000.
Huh? Wrong. South Indian Bank has got only 924 branches all over India.
Okay,
So,
sir.
so they must be having somewhere around, I don't know whether anybody is online. You know how many branches are there? Somewhere around 500 plus or so. So please get to know all this by visiting South Indian Bank website.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, you must revise your because I think you have got your university exams. You are not able to study for this. I understand that, but you have to study. Okay. Now come.
Okay, sir.
It is good that you came to me for a mock interview. Now only you know at what level you stand. So now coming to banking questions, can you please tell me um, what do you understand by demand deposits?
The demand deposits are those deposits where the bank is liable to give it when the customers demand their amount.
Name the examples.
So demand deposits are current deposits and saving deposits.
Good. A recurring deposit. What type of deposit is it?
It is a term deposit.
It is a time deposit. It's a time deposit.
Ah,
Demand deposits,
yes, sir.
time deposits. Good. Very good. Very good. Then can you tell me the functions of RBI briefly?
The RBI is a banker's bank.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, sir.
RBI is bankers bank. Then
Apex Bank of
okay.
Central Bank. It's the
Okay.
Central Bank of India.
Okay. Then you have to tell all the five functions. RBI is bankers to bank, bankers to government, note issuing authority, then monetary controlling authority, foreign exchange control.
Okay, sir.
You have forgotten whatever you have studied in BCom. You must.
Yes, sir.
Do you have the link of materials provided by me? No.
And
You don't. You don't have link. Oh. I will send the link. I have provided
okay,
materials that is given by bankers at ADDA. There, they have given about banking. I
okay,
am
sir.
I am sending to you through your say Gmail. And
Okay, sir.
yeah, 1 minute. Hold on. Yeah, I will forget. Yeah, good. Now, next question. Can you tell me what is the present CRR? Hello?
CRM. Yes,
Uh,
sir.
present CRR.
I think it's 3.5 to 4.
Super wrong. 4%. Why are you
Okay,
not
sir.
up to date? What, madam? Why did you not prepare? Tell me the reason. You have got university exams still going on. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Is the exam still going on in your university?
No, sir.
When did you
Start
complete
from Monday only.
when did you complete the exams?
August, sir.
No. August only it will go complete.
Yes.
Oh, it is not over yet. Oh, that is why you are not studying for this. Doesn't matter. Now I will ask something else. IFSC code means what?
The
India.
IFSC code is
Hello.
it's hello.
Tell me.
IFSC code is present in the checkbooks, also in the bank passbook.
What is expansion of IFSC code? Indian Financial Systems Code. What is
Okay,
expansion of MICR code? Magnetic ink character recognition code. How many digits are there in IFSC?
12 digits.
11. 11 digits are there in IFSC code. How many digits are there in MICR? 9 digits. 9 digits. Okay. Could you follow?
Okay.
Yeah. Then Aadhaar card, how many digits are there?
12 numbers.
12 digits. Very good. How many digits are there in our debit card, credit card?
It's also 12 numbers.
16. It is 16. There is a 3-number code given on the reverse of debit card and credit card. What is it called?
It's CVV.
Expand CVV.
I don't know that.
Card verification value.
Okay, sir.
Card verification value.
Okay, sir.
What is the definition of a private sector bank?
The private sector bank means the major holdings will be more than 50% holdings will be private.
With private parties. Good. Similarly, public sector bank, more than 50% capital is held by government.
Government.
Very good. Thank you. Now tell me, who is the governor of RBI?
Sir, it's Shaktikant Das, sir.
How many deputy governors are there in RBI? 4. You don't know?
4.
4. Expand IRDAI.
I don't know.
Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India. What are they doing?
Okay,
What are they doing? That is the authority controlling the insurance companies, life insurance companies, and also general insurance companies. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Now, question, last question for you. I don't know whether you can answer because you are not prepared. Tell me, what is financial inclusion? Financial inclusion is an attempt by government to give banking and insurance services to the poorest of poor at cheaper rates. In order to achieve that, government is then we are opening regional rural banks in rural areas. Apart from that, banking correspondents are appointed to those who are normally postmen or ironman or say school teacher, so that they with some point of sale operated to them, they will be able to access the server of the bank, so that banking can be taken to the people nearer to them. Then apart from that, say banking correspondence, It is also, say, opening of small banks, small finance banks, then opening of payment banks like Paytm Bank, Airtel Bank, Geo Bank, etc. All these are aimed and started with a view to give banking services to the poor at cheaper rates. This is known as financial inclusion. In order to achieve that only, Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana was started in 2014 or 15, and more than 11 crore accounts were opened. Okay,
Okay, sir.
madam, what? Why have you not studied all these things? Doesn't matter. I will ask something which you must be able to answer. Please tell me, you are living in Kottayam. Supposing South Indian Bank posts you in Trivandrum, will you take up the job? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Will your parents permit you to go away from Kottayam?
Yes, sir.
And then last question. How will you handle a customer if he is manhandling you? If he is manhandling you, how will you manage a customer?
Sir, I welcome him down with a smile.
Hmm. Good. Next. But of course,
I will.
there is no definite answer for this. Here you have to tell that I will welcome him and I will listen to him carefully. I will not show my anger to him. I will try to understand the problem and solve the problem of the try to solve the problem of customer. If it cannot be done by me, I will refer him to my officer or manager.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
South Indian Bank
Okay, sir.
CMD பேர் என்ன?
Hello, sir.
Sorry, South Indian Bank Managing Director பேர் என்ன? What is his name?
Murali Ramakrishna.
Ah, super. Good. God bless you. I think you need to study some more. You are free today and tomorrow,
Okay,
na?
sir.
Please study a lot. You go through
Okay, sir.
the list of questions I have sent to you.
Okay, sir.
And I have sent a material on bankers and also. Please prepare that.
Okay, sir.
Best
Okay, sir.
wishes, and ask your leader, what is his name? Jitin also. Jitin will guide you. Jitin has
Okay, sir.
prepared very well on banking awareness and all that. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Best wishes. After the interview is over, kindly send me the questions through email.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Best wishes. I'm sorry I have asked questions which were tough for you, but it is only in your own interest.
Okay, sir.
Best wishes. Bye.
Thank you, sir.